Poop. I'm thinking. My brain is thinking. I want to talk about hobbies and how you really just don't have to be good at something to enjoy it or to do it or to want to do it. Sometimes you just want to do something or try something out just because you're interested in it and you just want to see where it goes. What happened to that? What happened to that? What happened to the desire and excitement to try new hobbies? I feel like I put a lot of pressure on myself to, like, if I was to try something new, or if I was to try a hobby, like, oh yeah, like, I have to be good at it. Like, I kind of have this unspoken expectation that I'm well aware of. I'm well aware of it, but I try to act and pretend like that's not why I'm doing it, when, like, behind in the back of my mind, you're trying to pick up this hobby because you expect yourself to be good at it, and then you give up on it when you're not good at it. And you give up on it not because, like, you stopped enjoying it, but because, oh, I'm not good at it. But it's something you still want to try again, you know? Like, well, what happened to, like, trying hobbies or trying new things without it being something? And also, like, not every hobby has to be a career too. So like, that's another added pressure already with just how our society is currently, like, running, which I don't think is anything wrong in turning a hobby into a career, but it's more so like turning every hobby now into, like, a career. There is a pressure to that. And also, just, like, I feel like going into something while expecting, like, a huge outcome of success immediately is like that, like an instant gratification, like, okay, I have to be good at it now, I think stops you from learning. It stops you from learning, from extracting wisdom or extracting, like, a certain skill you can get from whatever it is that you're trying. And that's something that's prevented me from being able to, like, carry out a hobby for longer, if that makes sense. Because it's like, I always love trying new things. I always do. But sometimes I catch myself like, wait, like, why am I mad at myself for not being good at this? I think I should also appreciate the fact, like, I should appreciate the hobby or the thing that I'm doing for what it is. Like, it just is. And I don't have to be good at it. You don't have to be good at it. You don't have to try every hobby just to be good at it. Sometimes you're going to be bad at it, and that's okay. Sometimes you're just going to know the basics, and that's okay. You don't have to be good at goddamn near everything. That's not, like, realistic. I mean, it could be possible, but, like, because I'm not going to knock any possibility. It's just that realistically, it's okay to be bad at something. Don't go into something assuming or expecting to be good at it immediately. You just kind of have to go at it with no expectation and see where it goes. And who knows, like, maybe this certain hobby ends up being something you're good at, and then this other one ends up being something you're not good at. But, like, it's that disappointment and beating ourselves up for not being good at it that kills the excitement, that kills the passion for said hobby. Like, I'm gonna try crocheting, and I'm now mad at myself that I can't get whatever hat I'm trying to crochet, like the girl that I'm watching on YouTube, like, a tutorial on. And I'm mad at myself that it doesn't look like that I'm not at her skill level. Like, what? What happened to just simply just enjoying it? Like, just simply just getting lost in it. Even if I'm bad at it, like, it's like something that, just enjoying learning something just for the act of learning it. And, there's a certain skill that I can acquire from it. There's always something you can always extract. You can always extract some skill from anything, some wisdom from anything. You just have to set your mind to that. It's literally a mindset. And when you have that mindset that, like, well, if I'm not good at it, then what's the point? You're literally killing the passion of life. You're literally, like, killing the idea of, like, the purpose, the bigger picture of life in itself, and the bigger picture for having hobbies or acquiring things outside of yourself, different things. And if you're just like, yeah, what's the point? It just feels very much like it's all centered on your ability to be good at something, and also, like, it's centered on your sense of competence. So you deem your sense of competence and value on you being good at something. Because it just automatically just kills the fun of it. It just kills the fun of it. It just kills the fun of having hobbies. And the whole purpose of having hobbies and having other skill sets, like, and I'm talking about, like, outside of, like, career-based things, if that makes sense. Like just the basic fundamentals. Yeah, I'm gonna use that word. Basic fundamentals of like having a hobby is just to have fun. Is having something outside of your routine, something outside of like your work schedule, something outside of like your career goals, your career vision, your career purpose. Something just mundane. Well, it doesn't have to be mundane, but just something that's it's just, outside of your normal. It's taking you to a different world. It's meant to serve a purpose to fulfill your inner world, fulfill a sense of like normalcy, I guess, a sense of normalcy in yourself and a sense of identity, I guess, in a way. Let's say like if I'm like a doctor, I would want to have like creative hobbies, or like just physical hobbies. It doesn't have to be creative. Like let's say reading is my hobby or like painting is my hobby, but like, and that creates like a sense of normalcy for me. It just makes me feel more human, makes me feel more grounded outside of like the daily doctor like schedule routine that I'm used to. Basically, it's the lack of a better example. I feel like I'm just like words are just slipping out of me. Anyways, all I'm saying is what happened. I need to stop slamming shit. I just keep slamming stuff because I'm just so passionate. See, there you go. That passion, I'm so passionate that passion should be in your hobbies. This the whole purpose of a hobby is to literally light that inner fire inside of you and make you feel so passionate and so fulfilled. It's all about the excitement, the happiness, the fulfillment of it, the bigger picture of that, not really like an idea to like be better at something or to be good at something. You don't have to be good at everything because you're just not going to set yourself up for disappointment, and you shouldn't tie your value to being good at something as well, because that's probably why you're killing the fun of all your hobbies. Your value should be determined by you yourself. That's a whole other conversation. I don't want to get into it, but that should be you. That should be like your demons, your whatever. You sorting that out. You being besties with yourself, not your hobbies. Your hobbies are not a place for you to be like, yeah, I have to be good at this. So what's like a skill that I can acquire, or like what's something like I can acquire as like a badge of honor, like a badge of like achievement, like so I can wear it on my fucking chest, on my sleeves, show off to everybody, yeah, I'm good at this, just to show off. At that point, now you're flexing for no fucking reason. Whew. I got passionate, and that's the purpose of life. Be passionate, express your passion. I love going off tangents. That's literally how I think. It's how I talk. And honestly, like, I'm gonna keep it that way. It's so hard to just... But anyways, the passion is essentially the heart of having hobbies. And sometimes you'll be good at it, and sometimes you won't. But that's not the purpose. That's not the point. Just do them because you're passionate. Do them because you love it. Do it to fulfill this inner child. Or inner core, inner heart, whatever the fuck. Whatever. Goodbye.